Okay, looking like we are live. I'm just trying to adjust the camera here. Pretty soon we'll be adjusting the other way. Just gotta make sure everything shows up the way it's supposed to, and then we will get going. Hey Mudbrooker, how are you? I saw the live chat on the phone there. I don't have it up on the computer yet. Is it gonna show up? There it is. Okay, just double checking sound. Hi Celestial Rogue. All right, I'm gonna share this a couple places and edit the description. Oh, let's do that first. Today I'm going to be painting a hummingbird for a friend of Sabine Davis. Hi Sabine. Oh, nice. Nice Mudbrooker. Our tomatoes kind of crashed. We had so much rain, they just turned into water balloons and then split. It was really bad. It's going okay. I just woke up not half an hour ago, so. All right, where am I? I need that. Because if I don't have the music listed in this, I'm going to hear no end of it from YouTube. That's never any fun. Let's get that. And go over to Sabine's video. Oh, come on, just let me. Oh, I hate editing these things. And there's no way to do it. The video itself is on my phone. So I have to do all the editing on the computer, and it's just kind of a pain in the tuchus. So sorry about the silence here. Okay, now raise channel. That part, separate it from my own stuff. Where is the at? Let's do that. There. All right. that should be good. Save that. Okay. And I don't like their new thing that they do for oh gosh, English. When you're in the YouTube studio and you try to back out again to be able to go back to the video that you were looking at, it just goes to the video editor and it's really a pain. Okay. Oh, 1:30 a.m. I'm sorry, Sabine, and I just woke up. Oh, yeah, my plants are looking pretty sad out there right now. So anyway, jewelry today, necklace by hubby, bracelet by hubby, more chainmail. This one's neoprene and aluminum, and I'm developing a sensitivity to neoprene with my eczema or whatever it is that's going on, so I may have to take this off part of the way. Thank you, Sabine. I wanted to look good for camera today. Okay, so I have a little bit of Crystal Light in a Renaissance Festival mug, and Minnesota, by the way. And for a special treat, I normally don't drink sugared anything, but I couldn't resist. This is an artist live stream, and you can't have an art live stream without Bob Ross positive energy drink. Since I have to work all night, I might as well. I'm saving this can. I am saving this can. It is going to be on display in my art room because Bob Ross was like the biggest thing, you know. Well, he is huge for everybody. Oh, wow. Their company is just mind-blowing. They do so much stuff. It is just incredible. And just putting some lotion on my hands here to try to control the symptoms a little bit. Actually, ointment, I guess. It helps a little bit. I got this kind of nasty looking stuff, but it works, from somebody from Africa. And it seems to help. But I also tried CeraVe today and before I sleep, and that seems to help a little bit. I'm not having the outbreak I did a few weeks ago, but I still Monday have to call and see what happened with dermatology because I never got the appointment that the referral was. So anyway, I am... Oh, yeah. Bob Ross is awesome. I will be painting on this rock today. I had tossed back and forth doing a 4-inch canvas, but I had decided not to. So probably going to do this side of this rock. This is from Lake Superior. I actually had dug that one out and thought, that's a nice painting rock, you know. And I'm going to be working on a hummingbird today. So this is for Ray for RapRap On The Go. She's one of Sabine's friends. And she's had, I don't remember, did she have the spinal surgery yet, or is she getting it? Because I know she had some bad tumor or something that had caused some paralysis and all sorts of crap for her. So trying to help with some of the medical costs. And this gal lives in Michigan. So, you know, United States healthcare. Oh, okay, she did have the surgery on September 6th. So the link to the information that Sabine provided. Oh, geez. Is she still in the hospital? As Sabine said that things went wrong and that Ray almost bled out and lost some cerebral spinal fluid. Oh, geez. Wow. I'm back home. Okay. Anyway, it was pretty rough. So Sabine, oh, she's new paralysis. Great. Sabine had done a video a few days back about this and had provided a link to PayPal that Sabine had set up in order to get funds to Ray, and this was with Ray's agreement. And, you know, after the whole ALR fiasco of their scamming a GoFundMe and everything, it's nice to be able to genuinely help somebody out. And because of my finances and crap that happened, I'm not going to the Renaissance Festival tomorrow, and it's my 4-year wedding anniversary today, so I mean, everything just went. But because of that, I couldn't actually do a monetary donation for a bit yet. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'm going to see what the next one brings. But the information is in my description to that PayPal, and I'll keep reminding people of it to check that and send the information, you know, send out donations to Ray. Okay, and Celestial said she did an update video today. Let's see. Let's go over to her. Well, I'm not going to take away, I show some clip of it, but I'm not going to take away from her video. Let me get the link to her channel for everybody, and I'll keep popping this in too. Did it give the... why did it do that? I hope it gave me the right channel name. Yeah. So there's hers. Hi Ray. Yep, Ray's right there, and I am going to make her a moderator so that she can go and share her channel. So she's one of my 3 moderators. Okay, so we're going to have some camera quaking as I switch the phone over to my desk. And we're going to wait opening that. Yes. So you right now, Ray, you'll be able to just copy and paste your channel information right into the live chat. So let me make sure I get this camera angle right. This is always the pain in the butt. I wish I had a regular... I don't know how Yvonne Williams does it. She's got a really nice setup with 2 different cameras in her art room, and she can live stream off of both cameras, and I don't know how she does it. Yeah, here's... Sabine, let me make you a mod too. You can stay a moderator. I don't have a problem with that. And that way you can share hers. Did it actually... I haven't... Hi, Nzinga. I haven't seen that. I don't know if I'm really interested in that one. I'm just kind of... Shoot. Am I still on? Is there still a camera? Let's see if I still have a camera. You know, well, he is huge for everybody. Okay. Wow. There. Okay, let me go further forward. All right, so we can hear me and see me? Yeah, okay, fantastic. Yeah, okay. I hate when I get phone calls through. Let me text my friend yet here and tell her that I am live and I can't talk to her right now. And then I also have to share this on the group on Facebook. I hate setting up, I swear. I'm a founding member? Oh. Alright. That I definitely need. Okay. And the reason I made the title a little on the generic side was because I didn't, I wanted to kind of be able to share this on my regular channel or on my regular Facebook too. So last sharing here. Maybe. I hate Facebook too. This is why I kind of just avoid a lot of these things. Okay. I think I'm finally set. Go to your channel and highlight your the URL for your channel, and then do Control-C if you're on PC, and then go over, click on the live stream like you're gonna post, and then do Control-V, and that'll copy and paste the URL of your YouTube channel. All right. Whoops, crap. Yeah, if you can't, that's, on an iPad. That one you'd have to go into your browser and go to your YouTube channel and then highlight the line, and then hold down the button for it to say copy, and then you'd copy, and then you go over to live stream and paste. But I don't know if you can paste into a live chat off your iPad. I don't think I can off my iPhone. Hi Tennille, welcome aboard. What else was I gonna do just now? Oh, good grief. Don't worry about it, Ray. I will just keep spamming the your channel. Anybody new here? The link or the information for the fundraising for Ray is in my description here. All right. So the phone may occasionally wiggle because I got the phone cord here. So what we're going to do, let me see if I can get this rock on camera. I have a tendency to accidentally go off screen, so. Oh, come on. Oh, that's what I was going to do, was text Missy and tell her I can't talk right now. There. All right. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Very clearly because I didn't get my brushes out. This is what happens when I just wake up. All right, so I'm gonna need some smaller ones. That one's a little splayed. I need new brushes badly. And no, not that one. Maybe that one. All my good brushes are for face painting. that one. Yeah, this brush, I don't know how well you can see it. This is pretty bad. There's not much left of this one. Need another bigger brush. Normally on a lot of my canvases and rocks and stuff, I'll start out letting a black base dry on it. And then I just work over that black base. The only issue is that I wanted the rock itself to show. And let's use that one. But anyway, I wanted the rock to come through, so I didn't do a black base on it. There, I think it's this brush. I may not use all of these, but at least I have them out. Oh, thank you. Where is my palette knife now? Bob Ross is more organized than I am. There it is. I need that to get some of the paint out of one of the jars. Thank you. Whew, warm. I don't quite know what to do with this phone. I need this over here, but this is going to be a lot of shaking and quaking. Darn it. I wonder, just a second. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to move you. This is part of why I don't have a webcam for this, because it tends to freeze the camera up if I have to move it for any reason. At least the iPhone is pretty stable with this. Trying to attach the clamp to the desk. I wasn't thinking how much I was going to shake the stupid phone if I did that on that side. Okay. Over the light. Camera quake. That's not bad. That's good. Maybe a little bit more adjusting. Like I said, I just hate setting up these streams because it's the setting up part that's hard. There we go. Yes, that's Bob Ross. This is the new Bob Ross Positive Energy Drink. Can't see it now. But yeah, I had to get it. I'm going to try it on this live stream, and we'll go from there. We'll see how it is. I really, you know, Bob Ross was like one of my serious idols, you know, way back. My mom paints, and she used to joke about, you know, we'd watch Bob Ross's teacher, who was from Germany, I think, and then we started watching Bob too, and it was always on PBS. And we'd sit there and we would just go, and every time he got ready to paint a happy tree, it'd be like, oh God, no, don't put a tree there, you know, and it was just always just so funny. We did that all the time. Okay, don't shake a paint jar with the cap open. Doesn't work out so good. Okay, I'm gonna try, I've only done a few hummingbirds. One of my face painting signs, I have a hummingbird on it, but they're not something I paint very often. So we're gonna give it a shot. And they're so, they end up with so many different colors. I'm not quite sure. There's not if you look at pictures, there's not always a specific color scheme for a hummingbird. I'm just shaking this and reading. Oh, I'd love a Bob Ross t-shirt. Oh, that tooth video was just disgusting. Of course, pretty much anything Amber does is on the disgusting side. Oh, Sabine, you gotta keep an eye out for, YouTube's pulling a new one, I guess. Obese to Beast ended up with his channel unverified. I don't know what that means. But I think in order to share videos, they have to stay verified. Or for the videos to show up on the recommended or something. And because he talks about anti-fat acceptance, he got hit. Oh, funny. Yeah, fortunately people didn't ask that of me, but my GoFundMe that I had when I had surgery last October was just a specific group of people that shared it around, and everybody knew me because I'd been on live streams with them a lot over the years. So, all right. Let's see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do part of the background first, I think. So that brush might be too big. Let's do a bright. I'm gonna try to do something a little different here. Yeah, I don't care about a prepaid card. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, hi Susan. Yeah, he is. I really like him. I have a bracelet that says that I leave sparkles everywhere I go, and it's one that I made. And because I do some chain mail too, and I do scale mail now. But it was really funny because I have this one shirt that it has lots of the glitter on it, and what it did is it left the glitter started falling off. So I'm at my patient's house, I'm going all over, and so is the glitter, like everywhere. It was just terrible. So it's like, yeah, I have to make this bracelet and keep one for myself. I'm just doing the basics for a flower here right now. It doesn't always come out with a porous rock like this, but I will be filling in details a lot more. But this is just a face painting technique that I use just to get the petal details in there. So that's why I needed the big brush. There's a specific way to do it. So I am gonna do the flower first, and then I'm gonna paint the hummingbird over the flower a little bit. Oops, am I off camera? Yeah. That's the hard part, having the camera angled down like that. have to watch the camera while I'm painting. Let me zoom out. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, thank you, Celestial. Thank you, Susan. I'm glad I did. I'm glad you like it, RapRap. I hope we, or Ray, I hope we can get some serious funding going to you, because I've been there. Not to the extent you have. Little on the TMI side, I had, my uterus was actually coming out and pulling everything down with it. And I was in a boat ton of pain all the time and working like that. And so after I had my surgery in October and had everything taken out and they stitched my other organs back into place and stuff, I have a permanent 30-pound weight restriction for lifting, which is hard for a nurse to do. And so I ended up losing my job. And I didn't have full-time for over 6 months. And if it weren't for the GoFundMe and family and stuff, I don't know how I would have done it. So it's giving back to the community as much as I can. Life is hard enough without giving back to each other. I have to go a little more white there. I want that petal to stand out. I tend to paint a lot faster now since I started face painting now 10 years ago. I was face painting at Twin Cities Pagan Pride. I did that again this year. And it's a volunteer gig, but you know, I'm able to make tips, and it's really challenged my painting skills quite a bit. I just love doing it. Oh yeah, my mom and I'd paint rocks all the time. Yeah, Susan, I haven't tried the gloves with Elmer's glue. I used to take Elmer's glue and put it on my hands. And I even did that in high school. I'd go and put it on my hands and let it dry and then peel it off. And it was like, I just loved peeling it off. It was so weird. But my skin was always really nice in that spot too, which was funny, but. Trying to blend that in. I'm leaving some of the acrylic a little wet right now, and that's what I'm using is just craft acrylics. Just leftover ones that I've gotten from thrift stores and stuff like that. And this rock is going to be glazed, and it'll take a little bit to cure the glaze, and then I will be mailing it to you, Ray. So you're going to be getting this from the live stream as well. There's another lady that does rocks, and she puts resin on them first and then paints on the resin and then coats them with resin afterwards. And I haven't played around with resin enough yet to do that. But it really smooths out the texture of the rock. But I love the rough texture sometimes. So. Okay, and we're going to get a little detail there. Just try to get some demarcation between the leaves here. I want it to be pretty. It's a little abstract, but I like pretty things. I love pretty things. All the things have to be pretty. I'm such a girl. Yeah, hubby and I had our celebration yesterday as far as just having a nice dinner. And I still had to work last night because I had to pick up the shifts again that I had initially requested off. So we just had a really good dinner yesterday. Super calorie expensive, but it was worth it. Ended with Cheesecake Factory with their all-American cheesecake cake. Boy, that was good. That was just a nice treat. I know for somebody that's a regular meal, but not with us. Well, it was like she was eating there like, you know, 6-7 times a week. Oh dear. Not us. Okay. There we go. Let's get some color in there. Oh, thank you, Cass, and welcome aboard. Oh, that would be so cool. A terrarium table. Oh. My cats, I have a Hemingway. He was a foundling off of Craigslist. And then I had, I have an American Bombay that we got from the Humane Society. He was actually a trained show cat. Or kitten actually, is 11 months old. And some breeders will go and they, once the cat's colors start to develop and stuff, if they don't meet breed standards, then they'll go and, instead of trying to sell them as pets, sometimes it's more cost effective for them to donate them or drop them off at somebody's house, and they end up at the Humane Society. And so we got lucky finding the Bombay there that we did, and he is just the biggest bundle of energy. He's so cute. And then our other two, Chell and Balam, they came, I do pediatric home care, and so I'm at people's houses a lot, and they have a colony of wild Maine Coons there that they've been slowly trying to get, you know, control over them and get them captured and then spayed and neutered as much as they can. But one of the mama cats, they didn't get so lucky to get her. So we have partial Maine Coons. Little bit on the inbred side, I think, just because of the way the colony is. But this family has their aunt and uncle, and those two cats are humongous. So pretty sure these two are going to be massive. And they're just adorable. I forgot the yellow. Yeah, see, I'm just using regular craft paints. These kittens are just fantastic. They're so fun. So Ray, what I don't get done today, I will finish, because I can only do about like 2.5, 3 hours here. But I will finish, and then I will do a video showcasing it. And I saved the information from Sabine, so I'll be able to share it again in a update video and then get this mailed out to you. Kind of a fantasy flower here. Love the variations of the colors. Thank you, Cass. Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, my husband gets a little annoyed when, you know, I say the Amber Lynn community, but we've become such a community, you know? And it's like another community that I was part of, and sometimes I'll mention him in my videos, is he goes by Von Helton, and he's just, I don't know, some of his stuff is so incredibly awful that he's an awful person, and he lives in Kentucky too. But just religious hatred and all sorts of stuff. I mean, just something else. And he and I used to be friends, and that's so sometimes you'll hear people joke about me that, and I make jokes about it too, that I'm the witch that cursed him. And it's because he's pagan and believes in, you know, spells and things like that. So he accused me of the amulet I gave him as a gift about 5 years ago now. Supposedly I cursed him with it. And so just a huge falling out. He's kind of abusive with his kids and stuff like that. So, but the community that was around him, Grampy Lobster normally shows up on my live streams, and I met him through Von Helton, and I've met all sorts of other people through it, and it's like, it's amazing you can have these absolutely horrifying people and oh yeah, I used to have a Russian blue cat on the horse farm that I lived on. Anyway, you can have the most horrible people, and just, you know, from what stems around them, make the best friends, you know. And there's people that I have known for years because of various communities I've been in. And religion doesn't matter, you know, as far as what their religious beliefs are. I mean, I've been in the atheist community just talking to people, and I've made lots of friends who are atheists, and some are really, like Grampy Lobster and Paranoia are my good friends. And I love both of them. And so that, you know, you meet people like that. And so there's always some positive that comes out of some of the negativity, but I don't want to be strictly a React channel. I do gaming and I do painting, and that's where I want my focus to be, you know. And the health, you know, my own situation, and I'm working a lot of hours right now. I dearly love to be able to do more videos on some of the stupid health stuff that I've seen. Oh no. Hi, kitten. Yeah? You can't get in my paint, baby. I needed that paint still wet, you know. Yeah. Okay, she gave up. She's going to go back. I have this super soft blanket on my chair. She's going to go back and schmirgle on that and suckle on it and make the whole thing wet. So next time I sit down, I'm going to have a really wet butt. These kittens are so cute. They were taken away from mom, you know, way too soon, but she had abandoned them in the my patient's shed. And so when we got them, I didn't even think Chell was going to make it because she was that cold and she was the runt. So she wasn't doing very well. And so we bottle fed them, and I've got videos of them being bottle fed. And they are getting huge. It's that whole Maine Coon thing. They're getting big. like that. We'll get the center vein. Okay. Figure out, sorry about the camera quake, guys. Still trying to find a good angle here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep spamming the link to Ray Ray's channel too. To RapRap. We might as well get her channel. Oh yeah. For anyone who knows, Tezcatlipoca is my husband. We've been married 4 years today. Susan, I'm 52. I've been almost 52. I've been at it a while. I turn 52 next month. I've been painting for a really long time. All right. I'm not moving the camera, but gotta try Bob Ross. Here it goes. Or I could, you know, try to break my nails on the tab, you know, whichever. Oh, wow, Sabine. I've had to work at it. I've had some art classes, but it was mostly middle school and high school with one teacher for 8 years. And she and my mom would get into it all the time. And my mom used to be a painter, and she doesn't do it anymore. But, so I've got her and, you know, some, quite a bit of art background, fortunately. It tastes like a plum. Oh, hold it. I gotta take, I know I'm not on camera, but that kind of tastes like a plum. That's interesting. I'm proud of my age. Oh, Cass, you're 52. Yeah, 26 with 26 years of experience. All right, I'm going to add another leaf, and then I'm going to get into doing the bird itself, I think. So I should do a few more leaves to frame this whole thing. Yeah, hubby and I've known each other, we're heading on 26 years knowing each other. But we had separate marriages and stuff, and life went the way it did, and we met like right after I'd gotten married to my first husband. And we should have married each other. When I met Tezcat, I knew I had married the wrong person. We just clicked immediately, and you know, we never did anything with it. We just stayed really, really good friends and the whole time. And then during my divorce, Tezcat would help with my kids and stuff. It was a pretty nasty divorce. It went on almost 3 years. And we tried dating other people for a while and stuff like that, and finally said, hey, what are we doing, you know? Because we kept calling each other all the time and everything, and the one day both of my kids had this kind of planned. My son was 12, we're walking to this pool from my apartment building, and my son says, "Mom, we need to talk." And, you know, you never like hearing those words out of a 12-year-old boy. It's like, oh no, what now? So when are you and you know, getting married? And I'm like, oh, well, so my kids had already had plans. And then they had helped when he proposed to me. They knew about it and had the camera ready. And it's been really, really fun and interesting, and my kids have always liked him, and that's a big, big help. He's been there their whole lives though too, so we've been friends a long, long time. So I've been very, very lucky. So my mother-in-law says that we just, you know, we were getting ready to be with each other, and that's why we had our 2 previous marriages. Oh, okay. All right, well, we'll still be here for a while yet. I know he's got 2 sisters, Savine. Oh, yeah. That would be really cool. That's a big project. You giving me ideas, Cass. My youngest is 20, and my oldest is 22. And they're both just working now. They're not in school. They were, but there were some financial issues coming up, and just some bad things, so they weren't able to continue. And I hope they do continue at some point. Would be nice, but you know, again, life might have a different direction for both my kids. But my daughter was going for electrical engineering, and my son was going for initially aerospace engineering, and also commercial pilot for a start. But he still wants to get his pilot license, but he was like 1 semester away from finishing his 4-year part of his degree, and crap just crapped on him. And my daughter's working for a engineering firm and assembling circuit boards and stuff like that. So, and they are considering paying for part of her schooling to return her to school. I'm trying to figure out where to put this thing. There we go. And I'm sorry if you can't quite see the brushwork that I'm doing as I'm doing it on the sides here. There we go. And let's do one more leaf, like right up here. I hope so. Yes, it does count as arting. And I want to get eventually an iPad Pro because I like the art software that's with it. And a lot of professional artists have been using it. I don't do very much on digital anything, but it'd be nice to be able to work on a painting at work and not on my break and not risk spilling paint, you know. Sometimes that's a thing. I mainly dump more paint on myself than I do anywhere else. There I go off camera again. Doggone it. Gotta figure out where to put this thing. This is really hard. There we go. I have a kitten pressed up against my backside on my chair here. Oh yeah, she will. Oh, thank you, Cass. Furry kitten therapy. Yes, nice and warm at the small of my back. Oh, a dragon weather vane. I'd love that. If she does, you're going to have to show pictures of that on YouTube, Celestial. That'd be fantastic. I had to paint signs for my garden regarding dragons and stuff, and next year I want to get some more signs out that, you know, like here there be dragons and there's magic afoot and stuff like that, and just make a real pretty fantasy garden. We've been wanting to get one of those My Little Libraries out, you know, and I wanted to get that decorated a little more fantasy so kids could come up and, you know, get their books for free and stuff. But I don't know. There's other people that have their My Little Libraries and they're doing just fine, but I've had people even stealing my Amazon packages, so who knows? Those kitties just love to cuddle together. I kind of somewhat do a wet on wet technique here with acrylics. Hearkening a little to Bob Ross. I'll go a little bit more yellow on this leaf, I think. Make it look like it's getting a, you know, some leaves aren't always the healthiest. There we go, and I think I'm going to set vines over here. So get the brown out. Normally on canvas I'll kind of waggle the brush to get the rough wood shape, and wiggle it while I'm going, and I'll twist it and turn it and stuff, but it's a little harder on the texture of this rock. I think I might go with resin over top of this to save the painting in there. The glaze I use, it's heat resistant up to 400 degrees, but it is not weather resistant. I don't know if the resin will be either. I found out one of the rocks I painted that all the painting and the glaze came off because the person has kept it outside after I told them don't. So the painting is absolutely destroyed. So this can't go outside. But I still will coat it with resin because it'll keep it nice and smooth. Oh yeah, I saw those. Somebody was selling them at the Bristol Renaissance Festival. The little skeletons with the fairy wings. And I want to make some for Halloween decorations. Yes, I can, Susan. Okay. Bob Ross, positive energy. Yeah, I know it has more sugar in it than I should have, but that is good stuff. That is really good. Oh yeah, me too. I love just sitting and watching art videos. There's one sculptor that works in polymer clay. Her name is Tina Yu. It's Y-U. I'm just sharing RapRap's channel here, by the way. But Tina Yu, she does some beautiful, beautiful dolls and almost mural type pieces that are all sculpted, and then she does her own painting and everything, and some of them look so realistic, and she does these goddesses and just beautiful, beautiful stuff. I absolutely love her work. I think she's one of my favorites. And then there is Yvonne Williams, who is a cosplayer and has a business where she sells like chainmail and scale mail and paintings and wire wrapped stuff and everything at Renaissance festivals and various craft shows and events. And Yvonne Williams, I think, is my ultimate favorite because she just is so creative, and she does art room live streams that are fantastic. A Draw My Life, I've never done those. Let's see. Tina Yu is how it's spelled, just like that. Yeah, Yvonne Williams is about my best one. And then there's, if you look up doll repaints and then look for one, Poplin Atelier. She's, I think she is French or something. And she does these amazing repaints of like Monster Highs and full-size Barbies and all sorts of stuff. She is just really, really cool. Got some great, great stuff that she does. And that'll break you into the Monster High repaint community. I don't have the channel links available, but let me give you another one. That guy there, Hexian, he does some fantastic doll repaints as well. And I just love the artwork behind the Monster High dolls that they do. And I think what I might do is, maybe I should do a video of my favorite artists on YouTube. I think that's a possibility. That's one thing I need to do, is get the shadowing on this. If I just lightly brush black underneath some of this, it will cause a shadow, and especially once the resin is over top of it. Looks like I'm doing more prep on the background than I'm actually doing the hummingbird. But I want this background to be really nice. Okay. And let's mix. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing on the palette here, but I think seeing the painting is probably the more important part. And before I send this off, I will do a video of different shots, pictures of this painting. So you guys will get to see the whole thing. I love painting trees and stuff like that, just green things. Flowers have become, I'm known for my dragons. And I'm known for my horses, but it's like flowers have become like the thing for me. I have to have flowers in everything that I paint. I don't know what it is. With my first marriage, I think I was just really more depressed than I realized, because everything was really dark that I painted. there was no real joy to anything that I did, and not just darker subject matter, but the colors I used were so muted, and I don't know. I don't think, well, I know a lot of times I wasn't in a good place, but as I look at the just the colors that I did and everything, it was a worse place than I should have been in. And just as soon as my divorce started with him, then my paintings started to change, and I had to have color in my life, and a lot more color. And I just went from there, you know. There, that branch is done. Oh yeah, it is like magic. This is how, you know, there's a lot of Wiccans out there and stuff that they're like, well, you have to do this spell book, and you have to be able to, you know, write down your spells and do all of this. I don't do rituals much anymore unless I'm with my friends or there is a serious reason I need to do one, like a house blessing or something like that. Because this is my magic. This is my creative energy and my creative force is right here. And I'm pretty satisfied with that. And I'm sure, you know, I've said that to a few pagans here and there, but it's most of the time, you know, they can be very, very dogmatic, especially Wiccans and other witches can be really, really dogmatic on having ritual, and things have to be written down and all of this, and if you're not practicing, you're not being a good pagan and all of this. And it's like, no, this is what I do, because outside all the hours I do at work, I need to create. I see all these things in my head, or I can look at a person and see them as a piece of art, and it never comes out. It's never just painting a portrait of them or something. I see that person in the piece somehow. And even if I don't have an image of them in it, some part of that person is in that piece. And I think that's kind of happened with Ray too, because I've watched her video, and I wanted to be able to bring something bright to her. And so that's where this one is coming from. So maybe I capture a little of that person's essence in there. Hi, creepy kitty. Yeah, people love artists, and art is so much more. You're less likely to have YouTube come down on you for doing art. Although Tina Yu, the one that I typed in earlier that does the sculptures and stuff, a lot of her sculptures are nude, so when she shows the video, and here she's doing a piece of art, she has to block out nipples. Yeah, I think magic is unique to each person. The gods and goddesses are not going to get perturbed if you're not doing a spell, you know. I mean, it's just the way it is. I'm going to figure out how big I want this hummingbird. It's not tiny enough that... Well, hopefully I'm not going to ruin what I was just doing. So I'm just doing the base here. And this is going to be a little tough because I'm doing a freehand drawing here in paint. Oh, this makes me miss the Renaissance. Oh my gosh, you guys, for anyone who has not watched it, if you have Netflix, the Dark Crystal series is so, oh my god, the visuals, everything, it is so incredible. I am just, I watched it till the end of what they had filmed, and it's like, I want to watch more. Give me more. I mean, just amazing. And they didn't do CGI. It was all the puppeteering. The storyline was fantastic too. The storytelling was fantastic. But oh my gosh, just the imagery alone, it's like stunning, stunning. It's worth it just to watch the imagery and watch the puppeteering and the art behind it. Religious, I think, is more human controlled and more dogmatic. Here comes the painting over top of what I just did. Yeah, and people can do some really bad stuff in the name of religion. I've had things happen to me in the name of religion, and it's like, even when I didn't realize that I was pagan, I've had people do some pretty nasty crap to me over the years, especially in junior high school and high school. There was some really bad stuff going on. And, yeah. Using the word religion, I just don't like it. I think this little hummingbird's going to be more in purples and blues and just to carry the colors in the flower through. I love the intensity of these colors. Oh, I would give my eye teeth to have some of the art books. I'm not sure my friends, my notification that my friend left a voicemail pops up and blocks my view. I'm having to look at the viewfinder upside down just to see what I'm doing. That I'm still on camera. All right, I need a brighter green. Let's get a, that's a holiday green. Just a second. I still have a warm kitten against my backside. This whole time I have had a warm kitten on my backside. Here we go. This is going to be a little shocking. It's a very different green. Yeah, to me, it's like this. And I've had people tell me that, you know, I gotta convert to be saved and stuff. And this, even recent, like very recent, I was in a situation where it actually had triggered me. And I've had people in high school that had, or junior high school, that tried to set me on fire in the school hallway over religion and stuff like that. So this recent incident had me very, very upset. And it was that, oh, you have to convert before at the end, and you need Jesus and all this. And it's like, okay, in order to scare me into believing something like that, I have to believe in it in the first place. Because how are you scared of something you don't believe in? You know? And that's the way I feel about it is, yeah, you can preach at me all you want, but if I don't believe in it, I don't believe in it. You can't force somebody to believe the way you do, you know? You can educate someone if it's something pertaining to, oh, no kitten, no kitten, oh gosh. If it's something pertaining to like science and things like that, you know, you can educate somebody, but to force them to change, especially their religious views or their morality views or anything like that, that's not easy to do. Oh, dear kitten. Just a second, I gotta move the rock. No, don't drink the paint water. Chell. No, 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 no. No, no, don't drink the paint water, baby. Oh, dear Lord. You have a water bowl by the door. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, thank you. Hi, Quiet Madness. Oh, yeah, it's none of his business. That's a religious practice. He has no business knowing that. What, you know, that's her religious practice. How's that any different than somebody sitting with her Bible? Hi, Celeste Kitty. A creepy kitty. I love that. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Now she's over at the water bowl. I had just put down fresh water this morning. And they usually have their food in this room too because I can shut the door. And then they, you know, the big boys don't get the kitten food, which has the milk in it, and, you know. I'm going to leave some of the texture from this rock in here too. I'm not going to block out the texture. This bright green is something else. Love it. Loving it. Let's see. Yeah, a little more black in there. Sorry, I hit the camera cord there. I am so loving this. Pardon me. If anybody heard that, you know about it now. I can't edit that out. Bob Ross burps. have Bob Ross burps. Yeah, I'm saving that can. That Bob Ross can is just the best. That's so cool. Okay. And a little bit more of that really, really bright green. Okay. And then, oh, forgot where my brush water is. I have to have everything that I drink out of with caps, because if I don't, I accidentally drink brush water. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. Kitty. Yes. Right into the microphone. Oh dear, sorry. I talk with my hands sometimes and I bump things. Right into the microphone is just funny. And then ALR farting on camera and excusing it by saying that her dog did it. I just own up to it. We all have bodily functions. You know, if one accidentally slips out, just own up to it. But, yeah, that's just, I couldn't help it there. I'm live. It can't be edited. Now, let's see. Do I have something to make this? Well, I don't really have to make that blue more intense, I don't think. Wondering if I might have to throw some metallics into this. Checking my paint stash here. Oh my gosh. I have a rug down and it's blocking my paint drawer. What's this one? Golden Ultramarine. I think that's going to make it too dark. I don't want it dark. I just want something to make this really, really pop. I was wondering if I had a metallic. Other colors of metallic. It doesn't look like I have a nice light metallic blue. That's a bronze. I'll just run with it, what I got. Oh. Oh yeah, I love some of the saw blade paintings. My divorce started before I could do the one saw blade I wanted to work on. The thing was 4 feet wide. It was a huge saw blade. And I wanted to do a landscape painting on that one. That would have been just incredible. But my ex still had the saw blade. But right now I paint on like deer skulls and stuff like that. I have an old live feed that I did where I painted on a deer skull. And had somebody at Twin Cities Pagan Pride said that they loved the energy that was from that deer skull. And I think my stuff is getting more energy because I'm having so much fun. I love doing these live streams. And it's just when you're enjoying yourself, it just makes such a big difference. Moo. Meow meow, what are you doing? You're gonna be back up here, aren't you, Chell? There's no drinking. Whoops, I got white in there. No drinking brush water. Just want to get real bright color right here. Let's make this just stand out. It's all that refraction on the feathering. I'm actually looking at a picture of a blue hummingbird right now. Sorry guys, I just started concentrating. It got a little silent there. Okay, let's throw a little white in here. Just to mark that there's some feathers. Okay, and one thing I'm gonna have to do, because it's bugging me to do the beak, and he needs an eye. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, Quiet Madness. I should have put that. It's also in the description of this live stream right now. Oh, cool. Celestial Kitty, I would dearly love to see some of your stuff, because I love working with bones too. I love painting on bones. The texture and just the things that come up, it's just so beautiful. There's something different about it. Oh, neat. I love that, Tennille. So sorry about your dad, though. I found out that the glaze that I normally use is not weatherproof, because my friend took one of my paintings and has had it outside since I gave it to her a year ago, and all the paint and the glaze came off. It's gone. So I'm gonna resin this one, resin the top of it, but I'm not going to I'm not gonna have RapRap, you know, have this outside for any reason, even with the resin on it, because that'll just I don't know how well the resin handles being outdoors. And I know some people have used like waterproofing for boats on painted projects, and then I actually want to learn what is going to be the best thing to use for that, because I want to be able to have some of my artwork sitting outside. There we go. And we're going to switch back to the blue. I'm a little afraid to find out what the cats are doing. Alright, and we need, actually I need a little black over here. So many colors in their feathers. Okay. Still looking at my reference picture. Straight white. If I can get it in there. I'm gonna have to get some more white paint down here. Okay. I like my whites to be really, really liquid because it just helps me lay color right in there. Now back to the gray. Teeny bit of blue in the eye, and then I'll work with the black again. Here. These colors are also going to jump a lot more once I have the resin in place. So that's just going to make everything look wet and super shiny. Okay, I'm going to look at the live chat again. Thank you, Cass. Oh, no kidding. Oh, hi, Ray. Welcome back. Oh yeah, Penny Lane does some really, really cool acrylic pours. I've never done those. Okay, good. I just read your comment, Ray, about your wound. Yeah, because I have a paper mache painted sculpture of a wolf's head here I'd love to have outside. And my high school art, well, the art teacher I had from middle school to high school, so I had her for 8 years, she sculpted that. And when she moved out of Minnesota to California, I got it from her, and it's a huge wolf's head. But I'd love to have it outside, but I'm afraid to. It really needs a coating on the inside and out to protect it, but because a lot of it's paper mache and styrofoam, I don't think even that. I think moisture would still get on the inside. Nightcast. And thank you, RapRap. Thank you, Ray. I'm glad you're liking it. Takes a little bit of work with these buggers, I'll tell you. It's a hummingbird bugger. He's coming out though. I'm looking at it on the camera. Oh, the colors are just standing out. I love it. All right, now the trick is to get these wings. I like it being in the blues and stuff like this with just the purple highlights. It's just really nice. Let's get a little more black. Okay. This art stream today, for anyone who's just tuning in, is for one of my mods, RapRap On The Go. She had some spinal surgery, had a tumor removed, and it's been not the best experience, but yeah, so we're trying to raise some funds to help her out. Oh, thank you, Susan. And so her link to the funds that Sabine Davis has set up are in the description of this video. And just trying to raise her some money to help her with expenses. She lives in Michigan, so it's not, you know, we're dealing with the United States healthcare system here. Always a win. That was sarcasm. You know, just if you have, you know, if you're able to help out, that'd be appreciated immensely. But Ray will be getting this rock as well. So I'm not just doing the painting live stream, she's also going to be getting the end result of this live stream. Right now I'm trying to, it's hard to paint on the side. And of course the wing is not going to go all the way around to the back. I'm sorry you can't see right now, but I am painting on the side of the rock. I'm trying to just get some markings of the feathers here. Ah, too much. Hard part of working wet on wet. Sometimes I get a little too much going there. There we go. That's better. Oh, thank you, Ray. I love the colors. It's amazing when people, you know, that live so far away from each other can just kind of band together and, you know, help each other out. And my husband and I were talking about that the other day. It was just like, we had people that I didn't even know, like the Digital Hammurabi channel and stuff. They helped out with the GoFundMe I had after my surgery, and they did live streams just, for promoting my GoFundMe. And I found out that Josh Bowman, the one who runs Digital Hammurabi, he's got MS. And so that's why they were interested in helping us out, because, my husband had trouble working during that time too because of his MS. And so if you go back on my older live streams, I did a painting for Digital Hammurabi. I'd done a painting of the Dragon of Marduk. And, just as a thank you. And I still have to send that to them. I want to scan it in so that they can auction the scan in for their they've got what's called the HAPS project, and it's for doctoral students of Assyriology and ancient Hebrew and stuff like that, because that's Josh and his wife Megan are specialists in ancient Hebrew and Assyriology and stuff. And I say Dr. Josh because he is a doctor. He's a scholar. And it's like, I had people that just, turned around just out of the blue and helped me out. And it's like, I feel like I really need to return that favor. Oh, kitten. No, kitten. And it's just, giving out to the universe what, the good stuff, and make just life better for people. Even something as simple as a painting can change some things for people if you do it the right way. We're just doing the basis for the feathers right now. You really want to help me out with this, don't you, kitten? She's really trying. She's really trying. And no, you can't sleep on Mom right now. Yeah. Right now, don't super chat me because I would have to keep it. My bank account is not in a good state. Yeah, and Sabine set up a PayPal. It's in the description of this live stream right now. And so Sabine's the one that's handling it. And if there's stray weird typing, I had a kitten on the keyboard. Anyway, just do it through her. I'm just here raising awareness for this. Yeah, PayPal would definitely be better. YouTube keeps a large portion of it. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome aboard. Oh, morning for you. Wow, it's 8:14 p.m. here. Yeah, I had a total hysterectomy, and then they had to put my other organs back in place. My bowels and my bladder had slipped out of place as well because everything collapsed. And so because of all of that, then I ended up with a permanent 30-pound weight restriction and lost my job over it. And so I was not working full-time. I was doing 2 days a week for about 6 months before I got full-time again. And now things are getting better, but it's like it was a rough patch for a while, I'll tell you. And that's where people just people did some amazing things. And when I get back to live streaming Minecraft too and doing my Minecraft videos again, the one castle I'm working on has room, a founder's room that has all the banners that I made for people that had helped out. So it'll be on permanent display. I'm a bit of a gamer geek. But I had kind of stopped Minecraft for a while because I was doing No Man's Sky and Stardew Valley, but they changed some mechanics around in No Man's Sky. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it yet. Everything has to be powered and power has to be routed around bases, and it's like, well, if I'm going to be doing that, I might as well just learn to use redstone in Minecraft, you know. So game that No Man's Sky was very relaxing. I loved the exploration, but if they're going to do that to me, that's just not nice. But yeah, I had a lot of thank yous in the patrons hall, and I don't have patrons, but you know, patrons to the realm, and then I've done some live streams painting for other people. Vincent Jones, I think is his last name, was one I'd done painting live stream for. He ended up almost homeless because of finances and stuff, and so it's like, and then Dave Fulton, or Bullionator, he's from the original Great Debate community. I've done stuff for him to help him out. Just, you know, it's a matter of just giving back, and I like to send positive out to the universe, and you know, you get what you give, and it's not a matter of works or anything like that. And yes, I've had somebody try to tell me that in that recent religious incident I had. But it is a matter of just being, you know, if life is hard enough, why try to make it harder for people? Yeah, I play Minecraft mostly in creative. Oh, I think I'm set on Minecraft accounts actually, Kitty. But yeah, I did, Sabine. I'm gonna get back and do my last episode before I set my world up for download. But the castle I'm working on, I'd done a mirrored floor and actually succeeded in doing a large mirrored throne room with the floor, and it was just, it came out so cool. Oh, thank you, Ray. I am glad you like it. It's not fully realistic or anything, but I am just having fun with it. If I do the other wing there, I think that's gonna look a little off. Well, he kind of needs another wing. And then I gotta get his feet placed in there. I'm scared to do another wing, but it really needs one because he's got two. He, she, don't know. Just gonna make a happy little hummingbird. Do you wonder sometimes if all the people who, you know, talk about Bob Ross, or they start painting and they start quoting Bob Ross and stuff, do you wonder if sometimes he picks up on that, you know, in Summerland, that he's picking up on all these people that he really changed lives? He made people happy, you know? I sometimes wonder that. I know after a while souls aren't aware of their past without, you know, visions or something like that. Not everybody has that, but it is sometimes, you know, it's like, does that spirit actually feel that energy from what they left on this planet when they were here? Just a thought. Okay. Had somebody just rubbed my foot and then sneezed. Like, really, kitten? Let's get a little more blue in there. Decided I didn't want that so dark. Yeah, some of the creepy music on this, in the background here is, this was my computer that I was live streaming Minecraft off of. So some of this is my leftover music list. Uh-oh, somebody's on my desk in the other room. Kittens. There. That made it pop a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that's looking better. Now, well, thank you for coming on, Tennille. Yeah, don't do that, Rap. They, you know what you've been through. There's people out there who know what you've been through. Yeah. Free Spirit's very big on receipts, as she puts it, which kind of annoyed my husband. He's like, that's not what that word means. That's not how it's used. Well, yeah, they kind of grabbed it as, yeah, it's how it's used. Not my favorite use of the word. But yeah, it's, people want their stuff, you know, and just ridiculous. And especially, I think part of it is because of ALR kind of sabotaged you there, Ray. People are still upset over that whole fiasco that she's created. And so they kind of expect that. I think I'm gonna sign this on the back of the rock. I think. Let me gently turn this. Some of this paint's still wet. Very. But there's the sides. And zoom out. That was in, I think. Oops, sorry about the camera quake. You guys, other than my signature on the back, I love Charlie Gold. She's great. Yeah, Charlie Gold is fantastic. I haven't been the best with sticking to my diet or sticking to my exercise, but I'm working over 60 hours a week too. So, I mean, half the time, or the body pain will hit in all my joints, and I just want to go crawl under a rock. We don't know. It's not arthritis, so it's probably the fibromyalgia. But it's just, uh, she is very inspiring. She's lost weight, she's still working on it. Um, just, Charlie tells it like it is. And I really, really like her. But like many of us have tried to get through to ALR, and it doesn't exactly work that way. She doesn't want to try and get through to anybody, or, listen to anybody, I should say. ALR turned around and supposedly Becky's mom has cancer. I don't know if it's her stepmom or what. So she's dealing with cancer and dealing with treatments and stuff. But there's some scuttlebutt as to how a GoFundMe started and why. And, it's there's questions of scamming, and people have actually asked for refunds and are not getting them from the GoFundMe that Amber set up. And Amber set it up, and then did videos. I mean, it was just, I don't fully understand all of it, but supposedly there wasn't a need for the GoFundMe. Yeah, and Creepy Kitty's right. I had that with Vincent Jones when he needed help with rent. There were people trying to say he was scamming. There was a huge mess, and he wasn't scamming. But there was such a huge mess around it, and I went and I decided, you know what? I'm doing this live stream anyway. I sent him a dragon on a rock. And, he had a genuine need, but people get really, really ugly about it. Oh, yeah, Celestial. Yeah, I watch Every Damn Day Fitness, and I watch Michelle McDaniel sometimes if she's talking about something that I'm interested in. I'm not big into influencers and stuff like that, but I watch both of them, and I watch Obese to Beast, and I watch Charlie Gold. And let's see, one of my other regulars, just because she's entertaining, she believes in the flat earth, which is, I'm not even going to go there. It makes me want to face palm, but I kind of tend to, one of my things that I watch, because I've gotten into, the whole health aspect and everything, and diet, is there is this ongoing battle between vegans and carnivores. And so I watched Daphne Reloaded, and she's a really nice gal. She's a bit out there, but she's a retired nurse. Okay, she is out there, but she also retired. She's doing stuff on Etsy and making hand creams and perfumes by hand and stuff, and just has some really, really nice product in that. And she's a decent person. She's not an anti-vaxxer, thank the gods for small favors. And if I needed medical care, I think she'd be one that I would trust to take care of me. Seriously. So Daphne Reloaded is pretty decent. She's entertaining. Like I said, her views can be really, really out there, especially flat earth and carnivore wise and stuff, but Daphne's good. I mainly want to start critiquing Vegan Gains. He's just so awful. That guy is something else. So he's part of the vegan carnivore drama that I watch because it's funny. And then I watch watch flat Earth stuff because again, it's funny. yeah, so I'm kind of all over YouTube, and then I watch my crafting channels, and then I'll watch medical science, and you know, just to kind of redo my skills and my learning there, and regular science and music and gaming. I watch a lot of gaming too. Oh yeah, Australia doesn't exist. You're a hallucination. Freely the banana nut, yes. Hi, Julie. Well, yeah, why? I suppose Monty Python did. It's his fault. Oh, is that what Amber did? Oh, I didn't realize she did that the exact same day, too. Oh, yeah, I was wondering about Vegan Gain's dog. Yeah, he was feeding that dog vegan, too, wasn't he? Yeah, and he had a breed that had to have meat. I've had a wolf dog. I've had two of them. They have to have meat. You can still give them kibble, but they got to have meat with it. Oh yeah, I found a couple coloring book channels too. They're fun. And I watch Grampy Lobster a lot. But Grampy's a friend. And Paranoia, I want to get back into watching Minecraft videos again. So Paranoia is really decent. He does some cool stuff. I've gamed Minecraft with him, but then he's a friend of mine too. He and Grampy. Freely is an embarrassment to humanity, I swear. Although some of the videos where she shows her life in nature and she doesn't talk, I love those videos. Well, thank you, Rap. He's actually done. The hummingbird's done, so I'm just sitting here talking to you guys now. But anyway, let me turn the camera here because I'm getting tired of holding that stone. I'll clean my brushes later. All right. Yeah, Freely's videos where she's not talking and just shows her life in the woods, you know, or in the forest or whatever. I love those. Those are so much fun. It's because it's just the background sounds. It's relaxing. It's, you know. Okay, I didn't have a kitten behind me. Oh, I could probably do a cat next, I think. That'd be fun. Let's see. Oh, Trump always talks rubbish. Yeah, I painted for an hour and 15 minutes. I got that done pretty fast. I'm letting the paint dry a little bit more before I pick it up again. So I don't want to smear any of it. That'd be bad. Where's my Bob Ross? There's my Bob Ross. I will definitely be ready for work tonight, you guys. Oh, let's see. Isaac Butterfield. Incision is 9 inches long. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, thank you, Susan. You know, I feel like I'll probably be better when I get some of the weight off some more. I'm at 214 right now, and I just kind of float there, you know, and I'm only 5 foot, so I'm way too heavy for my height. Thank you. My hair goes down past my butt. Oh, thank you, Sabine. I'm surprised I'm awake. Thomas Wraith, though, the cat loves to chew on my hair, so I have a feeling that my hair's been kind of trimmed a little bit. I'm trying to get it down to my knees, and I'm not getting there very easily. all the kittens, and Wraith is still a kitten. He's under 2 years old. They all love to chew on my hair. Yeah, I think there's going to be another war brewing at sometime soon. Oh, thank you, Creepy Kitty. I'm so happy with being a mom and hitting my age of being the crone, and you know, I mean, I don't know why I'm so excited about getting older. I don't know what it is. I never thought that. Hubby just, oh, he's got the length done for a new Byzantine chainmail piece. We got some new colors in. And he's been working on this and just brought it in the room. Oh, geez. 6 inches out of your spine and put it back together? Oh my God, girl. Now, this is why I love chainmail. You can just play with it. It's so soft. Oh, it's hot. This gets really hot. Most of the time I have it up in a ponytail. Yeah, that sounds like a horror story, Ray. That's awful. Somebody just said they want. Yeah, he does some pretty interesting chainmail pieces. Yeah, I've been growing mine. I had it cut to shoulder length when I was showing horses, so I was like 19, and it was to my shoulders. My mom insisted it had to be to my shoulders, you know, that it would look better. And then I had perms put in, and the perm didn't stay very long for all I went through, and it kind of changed my hair color a little bit. Oh, we're talking about my hair. I know, I want to be a lovable curmudgeon. That's actually what hubby's role is. He's going to be the curmudgeon.
Get off my lawn!
He just shouted, "Get off my lawn!" This is my project I'm working on at work. This has been a challenge. This is going to be a halter top. I'm keeping this one for myself because I have made mistakes and had to make corrections and everything. I know now how to repair scale mail. These are polycarbonate scales with aluminum rings. And I can't wait to wear this, especially when I get some more weight off. It's going to have leather straps on the sides. And I got to do more chain up here, just regular chainmail up to the straps, so I can have a bra underneath. Important. Yeah, I can't wait to wear this. This will be really cool. But boy, the scale is such a pain in the butt. Every one of these rings one of these scales has 4 rings attached to it. And there's been a few times that I'd have one ring out of place or one ring missing and have to take out the stitches and redo it. And the one day took me 4 hours. I'm gonna have to get people to model this, I swear. Probably my son's girlfriend. She would model this amazingly. This is not a bra, so it should just be able to lay over top without being a problem. It's going to be a halter, and I'm going to have it come down in the front at a point, so it dangles down past my waist. And yeah, I'm making progress on it, even with having to take it apart, put it back together, take it apart, put it back together. But this one won't chafe because it's going to be, you know, over top of undergarments. So, but then my next one, I want to actually make a bra, and I'm going to make a scale bra for larger girls and then sell that. and see where it goes from there. I got the patterns for doing that. I just have to learn how to do the contractions and expansions and stuff. So hubby's going to help me with that because we've made dresses before out of chainmail. So this is so much fun to play with. It's like a noisy, slinky, scaly something. So he's going to show me how to do that stuff. This is fairly new to me. Oh, thank you, Quiet Madness. Yeah, a little bit of an old soul. For a lot of the things I've been through in my life, it's like, sometimes I wonder how I can keep smiling, you know? Oh, gosh, yeah. Oh, Creepy Kitty, I think that'd be fun to do like a collaboration or an exchange and then model each other's stuff. Oh, yeah. Isn't it amazing what happens on YouTube with people getting together? I feel bad because, could probably do a smaller one. The thing is that, you know, in these type of scales, this would not be cheap because it's way too much work. But most like halter tops out of scale mail and stuff are selling on Etsy anywhere from $100 to $200. I've been keeping an eye on that. This one would be more because the scales are smaller. Yeah, I love bones. I love stuff like that. And so I would definitely want to do exchange or collaboration with you, Kitty. That'd be fantastic. Oh, Lakshmi Dairy Girl started over. Oh. Yeah, but Kitty, you'd be fantastic to model stuff. You got the wheels turning. That would be fun. Anyway, I found out for anyone who keeps track of like the Flat Earth community and the Great Debate community and stuff like that, somebody that I had been in some live streams with, Strike, has a very popular channel. And I found out last night at work that yesterday he had a heart attack behind the wheel and died in the car crash, and he was only 52. So I don't think Strike's channel, I don't know if it'll be kept up or what's happening, but the guy who runs it and runs those hangouts and stuff is gone. And so I was pretty shocked last night. You know, because you meet people and you start talking to them live and you get in hangouts with them and stuff. You get to know people, you know. And so that was a shock to me last night. To see that Strike is gone. Ooh, yeah, be careful, Ray. Oh, Lakshmi Cream Girl. I'm going to have to adjust that link to her channel in my video about her that I'd done. Thank you. I will look her up. Yeah, Flat Earthers for a laugh is just funny. And Strike was his thing was so good because his live streams would go so out of uncontrol. I mean, it'd be a lot of people having imbibing a little bit and stuff, you know. And so it would just get absolutely crazy. And so I don't know what's going to happen there. It's taken a lot of people for the shock. Julie, she was Lakshmi Dairy Girl. She is anti-vegan, but she's also anti-meat eater. She thinks that there was no agriculture, that it's just that people got milk from cows throughout history, and she strikes me as a young earth Hindu, which I'm so confused by this whole thing. And she even turned around and, even though she has dogs guarding her herd or something, she closed her channel after she did a video saying that dogs should be killed because they're meat eaters. And I mean, just a vile human being. And she's anti-trans. And my video I did about her, I showed receipts on that because she deleted a bunch of comments made under one I had made to her. And I talked about in her video, I showed all of them on camera before they all got deleted. But after her dog video, and she's claiming, you know, she's going against veganism and stuff like that, people went after her, so she closed her channel. And it's just one of these people that there's just nothing nice about this girl. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, exactly, Ray. Don't go back to work until you're cleared. Oh my God, you do not want to hurt yourself any further. And I know that's hard because I'd been there. I had to be cleared too, you know, before I could go back to work. And it's hard, especially when you're used to kind of, you know, working a lot. And I know it's really, really hard, but you want to definitely take care of yourself first. And yeah, you just got to be careful with yourself, especially with having the spine surgery. Oh my God. I can't imagine. Just can't. And yeah, Julie, I eat mostly vegan or vegetarian during the week. I found out that if I cut out dairy completely, and I cut out meat completely, because I'm on estrogen, I went back to trying to be vegan after my surgery, and I ended up with my entire inside of my mouth sore and raw. All my teeth felt like they were falling out, and every tooth hurt. I had to eat everything soft and completely cooked. And I'm like, the only thing I could figure is that I had cut dairy out, and I'd cut meat out. So as soon as I added those back in, and I at least have once a week, but although I like cheese, so I have that more than once a week. And like we have leftover bratwurst from yesterday and stuff, so I've been having some meat. But I mainly had done it to try to control my cholesterol, but very clearly that wasn't healthy for me. So I still want to keep my cholesterol controlled. I buy local as much as I can, which is hard to do in Minnesota during the winter. So what I've been doing is going to the farmer's market and prepping a whole bunch of vegetables and stuff. I got a bunch of stuff frozen in the freezer. I just try not to eat a lot of carbs, but chips are kind of my real big downfall. And but I've still been within my calories, allotted calories, and I have a Fitbit, and I actually wear my Fitbit. Unlike ALR, who bought hers and doesn't. So I'll be saying shut up because I got him one too, and he hasn't put it on yet. But he really should, because of the MS and because of the, you know, studies under and everything, and the doctor's been saying the same thing. Yeah, please, Ray, be careful with yourself. Oh my gosh, Cheetos and tomato soup, Mudbrooker, that sounds so good. That sounds amazing. Let's see if this paint's dry enough that I can hold this up. Looks like it's dry enough. So there's where a little hummingbird is. So what I'm gonna do is, when it is fully dry, I'll be signing the bottom of this and dating it. And then I'm gonna probably resin over top of it. I have to make sure I get the resin dry, mixed exact so that it, you know, hardens. and that'll protect it, and then it'll be mailed off. So Ray, I gotta think of how. Ray, are you on Facebook? Oh, thank you, Sabine. Hi, baby girl. Meow. Hi, baby girl. Oh, you're rubbing my foot? What's with my foot? Why is my foot so interesting? Hey, sweetheart. Mushy, mushy, mushy. Mushy, mushy, mushy. Come here, sweet pea. Come here, sweet pea. Oh, he's a pretty kitty. Oh, you're not interested in you wanted to get held earlier when I was painting. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ray to let me know if she's on Facebook, because then I can get your address and everything from you there. I think if not, I'll get your. If anything, maybe I'll have Sabine get it to me. Yeah, this is Ishchel. She is named after the Aztec jaguar goddess. Oh, Mayan jaguar goddess. Hubby's the real expert on that. Oh, wow, Julie. Yeah.
Sweetie?
Yeah. Oh. Another thing hubby's been working on, caged gaming dice. Some of them we're going to have clips to be able to get the dice out so it's usable, but yeah. That's one of the things hubby's been working on. We just got some new dice too, but he's got this massive tray of dice. It is really funny. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. More Bob Ross. I'm gonna be so wired tonight. I still have over half a can in here. Oh, yeah, that would be a hassle, Kitty, to be allergic to tree nuts. I can handle nuts okay. I'm mostly allergic to certain herbs like bergamot, which is sad because I love Earl Grey tea, but my lips swell up and my tongue swells up, and it's a bad thing. And cleaning agents and some medications.
Yeah, you mentioned it.
Here's hubby's dice box. Can you tell I live with the dungeon master? Oh, Mudbrooker. Yeah, that's a lot of dice. Well, Ray, I definitely, if you can, if you're okay with Sabine giving me your mailing information when I'm ready for it, and then I can just, send you out the rock. It's going to be a few weeks yet, because I have to make sure everything's cured on it, and then I have the money to send it out. Oh, Mudbrooker. Oh, I'm so jealous. Not for the work on the woodpile, though, but the modules and books. Oh, dude. But your kettle is actually staying inside my house. It has become part of one of our displays on our steamer trunk and stuff, because I just love that kettle. I love that thing. It is the best. I know a bit about what's happening with... I can do cats. I'd have to find out. Same thing, Kitty. have to find out what size you're looking at. Usually this size, which is 4 inches square, is about 30 is what I charge on these. And, you know, then we figure out, like, if it's overseas, then I'd have to have you pay for shipping, but usually these aren't that much to ship. And I'm working on a painting of the Eiffel Tower right now for one of my former heart transplant patients. And I'm also doing a bunch of hemp bracelets right now for somebody's wedding, and I have to have them to them by Tuesday. So that's the only thing I have on my plate right now, because, well, figuring out Christmas ornaments for gifts for the family this year. And yeah, right now I'm done with Pagan Pride. And that's the only thing I had going this year. But I'm still going to be doing some stuff getting ready for face painting as well. So I'm doing my bling, adhesive blings to add to, you know, any of the face painting designs.
Jump up on Normie, Ray.
So yeah, that's the stuff I'm involved in right now. See, I got a lot more to go. But I should be able to get some paintings fit in. I just got to get these two projects, the Eiffel Tower painting and the hemp bracelets done first. Okay. Oh, I can't do photography. Okay, yeah, if you don't have me friended already, Ray, then I'm friended to Sabine on Facebook, so just add me through her. Yeah, those blings, I'll do like a face painting design, and they already have adhesive on the back, makeup adhesive, and it's non-latex, so you just put it, you know, put those appliques wherever you want to. And a lot of face painters do it. And they take a little bit to make. I mean, they're cheap on the cost of supplies, but they take some time because you're having to set the gems in and stuff. And it can be a real pain in the butt. But they're cute, and I want to be able to incorporate them at my face painting booth next year for Pagan Pride again. It looks like that's the only face painting engagement I have every year now, because the church we were doing stuff for, my in-laws' church, they decided not to have events like that anymore. So, like, okay, you know, I volunteered there too. They weren't costing me any money, you know, or I wasn't costing them money, I should say. They're kind of costing me a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind volunteering, but Pagan Pride, I've volunteered now for 10 years, and will continue. I'm the only face painter that they have. They have a henna artist there too, but you know, if I have any medical issue where I can't come and face paint that year, they don't get anybody else. I'm it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. Crystal L. Kitty, let me find you quick. Let's go back to Facebook. I'm starting to run out of steam. The kittens definitely are not. I think I found you. Crystal L. Kitty. Jacksonville, Florida. Looks like I have you added, I think. Yeah, I've got you. I already had you. Night Ray. Oh, no, not Ray. Night Sabine. Go to bed, Sabine. Yeah, Ray will figure out something through Sabine that I can send the rock to you. Let's see. And I'm going to just remove. If I remove, that's going to just remove that one post, right? I hope. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't want to accidentally block you or something, Crystal. So I'm just going to leave that one up, but... All right, night, Cheryl. I probably should get going myself, too, because I have to go to work, and so I got to get ready. But here was the result of tonight's live stream for anyone who hasn't seen it. The entire painting was done on this live stream. Oh, okay. All right, Kitty. I do have you on Facebook, though. I've had you for a while, it looks like. And so this was tonight. This was for RapRap On The Go. Let me share her channel one more time here. Not just for her channel, though. Information is in my description of this video. Sabine Davis has set up a way to get funds to RapRap On The Go. She had spinal surgery. If I remember, you said they took out like 6 vertebrae or something and put her back together, and there was a big tumor and stuff. So she's in the United States. She's been having some medical issues, and then of course costs incurred from this, and she can't work right now. So that's why we're doing this for funds tonight. And there's a kitten. There is a kitten. That's Balam. He's part Maine Coon. He's gonna have the size of Maine Coon. He's such a handsome boy. Balam. Yeah, so that's why we're doing this tonight. Why we did this live stream is just to help Ray out. RapRap On The Go. And Ray, I'm glad you're happy. You're welcome. And you do go get some rest and listen to the doctor. I need to point my finger at you. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and you have a great night. Blessed be everybody. Take care. Get some good sleep for me, too.